Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming transit of Rahu in Revati Nakshatra and how this transit is going to impact your journey, your experiences. So Rahu will transit into Revati Nakshatra around end of October 2023 and it will stay there in this nakshatra till 8th of July 2024. Now, before we talk about how this transit will impact you as per your ascendant or moon sign, let's quickly understand what Rahu in Revati means. So, Revati is the last nakshatra ruled by Mercury, and Revati is this ocean of experiences, ocean of wisdom. So, here the entry of Rahu does help you to connect with your wisdom, but it's not easy because ultimately nakshatra of Mercury, there are too many thoughts and ideas and you have to find your way. Okay, so the Pashan, the deity of this nakshatra, is definitely going to guide you, to show you the path, but mentally Rahu in Pisces is about too much of confusion, too much of ideas and thoughts and emotions. You don't know where you are going, but deep within the inner compass, that inner guidance you have, it's guiding you, it's taking you somewhere. That GPS is on, and having that faith, because ultimately this is the place of Jupiter as well. Ultimately the faith is important, that okay, I'm going into unknown, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just guided to the right place. That's the true essence of this. And the deity, Pushan, is definitely about finding the light, the clarity. So I think for each of us, we will find clarity and light with respect to that house from which the Rahu is transiting. So Rahu in Revati means closure, some kind of a very big closure, finding answers, so that you can get the clarity in life. The planetary ruler for Revati is Mercury. Okay, so here Mercury is helping you to walk on a certain bridge. Revati is the bridge. So it's a bridge between the material things to the spiritual realm. Okay, focusing more on the spirituality. It's a bridge between what you crave for and what is actually there for you, which is good for you. So walking on this bridge, the connectivity needs to be taken care of. And Revati also means too much of dreaming, a lot of dreams in your mind, especially Rahu here, that desire to get this also done and that also done. So a lot of dreams are here, and don't lose the touch of reality. Focusing on the practicality of life is important. Dreams are also important, but yeah, you have to be with the reality as well. What is possible, what is feasible. So a big lesson regarding the practicality of life. And of course Mercury is the communication. So Rahu in Revati is also about how you communicate about yourself. How do you express yourself? How do you talk to yourself? That also matters. You know that there's a saying, what you think is what you become. And this is what Rahu and Revati is. How you view yourself, how you think. That thinking needs to be changed. You have to train your mind. And that is, again, a major theme for Rahu and Revati. So let's understand what Rahu will bring for you during this nakshatra transit. Hey everyone, let's talk about Aries. So you have Rahu in Revati Nakshatra in the 12th house, and what can you expect during this transit? This is a very vital point in your journey. Okay, and at this vital point you have to be alone. You have to trust your own company, you have to trust your own wisdom, because Revati is the ocean of experiences and the wisdom a soul has collected from time to time. Okay, trusting your wisdom. If you feel that the people around you are not supportive, well, it's not true. You will find people who have the same cause, who have the same attitude. This is a blessing. Rahu and Revati will help you to find those people. Like, it's not like, of course it could be new people coming into your life as well, but the existing ones as well. It's a blessing because you will identify that fog, will clear away, and you will understand, okay, this is my person, this is my friend, this is someone with whom I can work with in life, because we have same purpose, we have same qualities. We can't be jealous of each other, but the pain also is there, and that pain is finding the reality of people. Certain people who are not good to you, they are just competition, because just opposite to Rahu, there is Ketu in Virgo. Okay, the enemies which you couldn't ever see in life, or you knew but you were ignoring it, or maybe, what I'm thinking is not true. There is this setback coming through important people. It could be relatives, it could be friends. They're not good. All the time, what they did was that they were taking you away from living a better quality life, giving you tensions, making you feel guilty of something. Like, it could be that you have, like, it's not that you have done something bad, just picking on small things about your life and making you feel guilty about it. So that's the issue here. So, finding who will walk along with you in the future from now, and who needs to be just, back there in the past. This is the decision you take. So the theme is, firstly, the people. Okay. And the next theme over here is isolation. Spending time alone. Taking care of yourself alone. Figuring out your life alone. Trusting your wisdom. You may try to communicate, because the Lord of Revati, Mercury, rules the third house. You may talk about your struggles, you may talk about your problems, but you may not get the right answer. You may not get the right advice. Because this is a time when trust yourself, and when you don't find answers, there is a great need to connect with the divine. Whatever, your belief system is, the higher power, connecting with that source and getting answers from that source will happen. It could be through dreams, it could be through intuition. Maybe someone else just randomly said something to you, and you may find clues in that. Not the advice of that person, but whatever this person says to you, you will find a little bit of clues, and then you use your wisdom, and then you get the answer. So this is going to be very helpful as well. And you may feel secluded, you may feel a bit alone at this time, which is, I know, it's difficult. But the best part is that this is a preparation time, preparing for a new adventurous journey. You are completing one cycle now. Okay, you are done. It's time to rest. It's time to little bit, see from where are you, coming from, and what you need to do in the future. Creating a map now. Take some rest and create a map for where you want to go in life. And there are obstacles in this period, maybe with respect to health, or it's just people, nagging and saying something, and you need to just shut it down and focus on resting, better sleep, and future plans. Because when one journey ends, a new journey begins, and this is your start. This is not the ending, this is the start to living your life more, in a more great way. Like, when you're connected to yourself with great depth, not just listening to everyone. Hey everyone, let's talk about Taurus. For Taurus, Rahu will be in the Revati Nakshatra, which is your 11th house, and this is going to bring material abundance. Very clear, because at the very same time, you can expect Jupiter transiting from the 12th house to the 1st house as well. So this is about abundance. Financial growth is there. Sometimes when we work hard on something and it doesn't pay the right result, and then that effort, we feel that effort is lost, that work which we did, it was wasted, right? But with this transit of Rahu in Revati, there is reward, not just with the material things like the success of the hard work which was done in the past, but it's a reward of how amazing you were all the time. The good deeds you have done in the past, the act of kindness which you have done in the past, everything comes back. So this is going to bring luck, this is going to bring advancement in the career, material gains are there, and this is also bringing you some kind of help and rescue. Of course, Rahu here will give confusion with respect to the people. The theme is the people around you, because 11th house is about the friendships and the network, and the Mercury, which is the nakshatra lord for Revati, it rules the second house of family, fifth house of romantic relationships, and the people with whom you will connect in this life, like some kind of, there is this past life connection here. This is the house of Purva Punya as well. So the people with whom you have certain ties, very strong ties, this is the theme for Rahu in Revati. So important lessons learned from people, this is going to be a major part. Rahu here indicates that you may reach to a point with certain people where you feel you cannot go forward, and you have to shift your entire focus. You don't have to be stuck with these people. You have to shift your focus entirely. You have to redirect your energy into something else, and that is your skill. Because just opposite to Rahu, there is Ketu in Virgo. You are not utilizing your skills properly. It could be your internal emotional blocks, it could be the criticism which is in your mind coming from others. So you need to utilize your skills and your potential in a great manner, and that is the gift of Rahu in Revati. It will help you to tap into that power, to tap into that potential, and you're doing very wonderful. So this will give you the reward, but some disappointment from the people, like sudden realization, okay, this person cannot be good to me, and all the time I was thinking, oh, he or she is so good. And also clearing away some kind of family dispute or challenge will also happen. Like if you're stuck in some kind of inheritance issue, or simply you want some clarity from the family, this will also happen. It may take some more time, but that clarity, that final answer will come to you. For a lot of people, this could also be a start of a new significant relationship as well. Someone who will be like a teacher, a strict teacher to you. For Gemini, Rahu will be in Revati Nakshatra, that is your 10th house. So your work is reaching to places, you're getting popular, and like you can connect to the world in a great way. The world can connect to you through your work, you connect to the world through your work. So your profession is taking you to places. Now this is definitely bringing success, but on the other hand, as of course, a lot of people are now focusing on you and what you are doing, the attention is there. So when there is this huge crowd, when a lot of people are looking at you, there will be always one group, one clan, which may not be very supportive towards you. So the work you do, again I want to talk about the profession you are in, or simply your actions in society. Some people will say, oh wow, this is great, this is unique what you're doing, but there are also people who won't agree with you. There is no acceptance when it comes to you, And dealing with this feeling, dealing with the situation is a part of this Rahu in Revati transit. Understanding that you need to stick to your path, makes you happy. Otherwise, if you constantly hear to other people and the different noises, you are losing your vision, you're losing your path, and you may get into a different direction, right? Because if I see here, the nakshatra lord for Revati, Mercury rules the first house of self and the fourth house of your emotions, your mental peace, a sense of security you have. You don't feel secure with your own self. Okay? It's not just that you have to attain great things in this transit, but also to find shelter, find security, find peace within. Ketu in Virgo wants you to let go everything which is harsh for you when you are harsh for yourself. Enough with that harshness, because it never allows you to be in comfort. And when you are not in comfort, you cannot do things happily. There's no sense of satisfaction in life. So it could be also, struggling with this challenge that you're working a lot but you're not feeling happy with this, whatever you are doing. So Rahu is taking you to places, your reach is increased, getting new assignment on your or a work project or a travel long distance journey is also happening. On a very soul level, this is about you choose your journey, you choose where you want to go, even if you're leaving people behind. Like you live with okay, forget this, like if you are with like 5 friends, you total 6 people, and like the 5 friends want to go in a different direction and you want to go in a different one. So just choose that strength, that decision which you think is right for you. So professionally, you may see a lot of ways, different options, but choose what makes you happy. Choose what you think on a long run will help you. And there's a lot of inner guidance as well, because Gemini rules the first house. So you know the truth, you already have the answers. It's just listen to self in this transit and shut down that criticism happening. And also in this transit, there is a need to declutter everything in life. It's your house, maybe it's your workplace, maybe it's just your mind. That cleansing needs to happen. So there is success, but some inner doubts. Where am I going? How am I going to reach to my destination? There's a little bit of weight and confusion. And the more you bring people into this challenge, the more you'll get some more information. So it leads to further confusion. So be precise with what you do and what you want in life right now, and focus on your happiness. Do things which really make you happy. For Cancer, Rahu will be in your 9th house in the Revati Nakshatra. Now this transit is about a big change in where you are going in life. Sometimes the unexplored paths, the unexpected journeys are a blessing. And this is happening with Rahu and Revati. Okay, I wanted to go here, but life took you somewhere else and you're nervous. You don't know what to do. But there's this miracle, a gift, success, more knowledge waiting for you in that particular journey, in that particular path. So Rahu brings that success. Rahu brings the opportunity for you when it transits from the 9th house, especially in Revati. And the Lord of Revati, Mercury is ruling over the 12th and the 3rd house of yours. So there is a significant journey which happens for a lot of you with this transit. It could be going for higher education. It could be, going to a faraway place to meet someone significant, maybe a family member. It could be, simply you want to go on a spiritual journey. So there is this significant journey which will bring a lot of answers, which will help you in attaining more strength. This journey is important. The answer you want to know, what you want to find about your life, the answer lies in this journey. Or simply, it's about spiritual journey. So spiritually, I do see a lot of growth and advancement here, because Revati is about, Revati is the bridge between you and the divine, bridge between the material things and the spiritual pursuits. So you are crossing this bridge, okay? And in a literal sense, it's about focusing on what matters, what will matter in the future. This is also healing the self as well, releasing the difficulties, because Mercury rules over the subconscious house, the 12th house, Gemini ruling this house, which means a lot of thoughts, ideas, which are no longer required. They are like a burden. They keep you triggered, they keep you nervous. So releasing that, not living life in a fight or fright mode, and be more peaceful. So spiritually, I do see there is this great success, there is healing, and also healing your bonds with other people, because just opposite to Rahu, there is Ketu in Virgo. Third house is about the communication. So it could be about improving certain bonds, breaking the ice, speaking the truth, let go the pride, or let go the criticism, which often happens, between two people. There is this dialogue of, accusing each other. That accusing thing needs to go away, which will go away in this transit. So repairing, a lot of repairing happens here. And of course, Rahu is bringing some major opportunity for you. And don't be nervous. You need to respond to this opportunity, make the best use of it. And when you do that, you're also a wonderful teacher to others. You're not just finding maybe your own guru. For some people, it could be, okay, I'm finding a guru now. Someone guides me here. But it could also be you guiding others. The decision you took at this time, the path you're going to take at this time, you will become a guide to other people. So just be very focused towards what you want. Because as Gemini rules your 12th house, of course, a lot of thoughts are going to make you feel confused here, what to do. So staying focused is the best thing you can do at this time. For Leo, Rahu will be in the Revati Nakshatra 8th house. And this does indicate there's certain things which you have to keep to your own self at this time. Secrecy needs to be maintained. Not revealing your plans, not revealing like what you're doing is important, because I do see interference in your plans because of the friends and the family, because Revati is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury rules your 2nd and the 11th house. So people are really dying to know what's happening in your life, your work, your relationships. You can't trust people, I'm not saying that, but not everyone deserves to know like what's happening in your life, because somewhere they're just gossiping. So Rahu here indicates the need to maintain your secrecy. Rahu will bring sudden gain of finances, material growth. Sudden material growth is there. And sudden success is also happening instantly. You will see, oh wow, how did this happen? So success is promised, but I see gossip, I see manipulation at the work front, maybe significant friends. It could be also, the partner as well. Like the partner and you are like both keeping secrets, not open to the communication. So the communication is a challenge for the Leo people. It could also be initiation of a romantic cycle for a lot of people, but you're not ready to open about it, to openly discuss about this relationship. And on a spiritual note, on a soul level, Rahu in the 8th house, Revati Nakshatra indicates, because this is the house of chronic issues, health issues, and also the chronic issues of the distress you feel, okay, the chronic distress you feel, the unknown in life, you don't know what's happening next. So spiritually, on a soul level as well, this is a transit which shows you need to trust the current time, the current path which you are taking. You may not be able to see like the entire picture, what's happening next. You have a doubt deep within. So as this is the nakshatra of Pushan, the one who shows the light, who shows you the direction, okay, he is the nourisher. So with this transit, you will get this sign, this signal, a light that, hey, I know it's a bit dark, but there is this, you are on the right track. You will reach to this point of light. That hope, that sparkling hope is coming to you in this transit. I won't say like you're getting the whole clarity of certain issue, but there is hope. There is this inner feeling, okay, I'll be at the good place, I know that. But there is waiting. There's definitely waiting with this transit. And of course, health is getting challenged. And you may start with a new treatment, or maybe you are having a treatment for a certain issue, and then you may again start with a treatment. So health needs a lot of care in this transit, and mainly these health issues are maybe the older ones, or it could be the stress leading to these issues. You're definitely also resolving some kind of a challenge with a family member, or simply you are more focused towards someone's health, someone elder in your family. You want to take care of the health of this person. For Virgo, you have Rahu in Revati Nakshatra, which is your 7th house. And the Lord of Revati, Mercury, is ruling over the house of self, the 1st house, and the 10th house of profession. It's definitely about finding a way to improve your professional journey. It's not that you get into some distress and then you have to change your profession or move into some new place. It's about growth. It's about how happy you feel with your profession, the work you are getting, how involved you are in your work. You want to explore something new. So travel, maybe literally like physically there's a travel because of work, or it's just the mentally, emotionally you're traveling, you're finding ways, how can I improve my professional path, how it can be more interesting. That's the theme. And also Rahu, of course, transiting from 7th house in Revati. So it's also about meeting certain people who faded away in the past. It could be a reunion. It could be, like for a lot of people, it could be reunion with someone. It could be about resolving certain issues, giving closure, ending it forever. It could be a new start as well with respect to a significant relationship. So, um, of course, the seventh house becomes the center here. It's the gravity point. Big changes are happening here, and also the how the world views you. You're concerned about it. You're nervous about it. This is also a big question in your mind, how the world looks at me through my profession, through my actions. So you might be concerned a lot about this. There's a lot of confusion, and this needs to be released because another house, which is ruled by Mercury, is your first house, where you have Ketu in Virgo. Okay, so what I think with this transit and how the Virgo rules your first house, and there is Ketu here, it's about sometimes when we feel stuck, we don't know like how things will turn out to be. Just detach from that thought and do the best which you think you can, like creating your own path. Revati is about journey. It's about going on this long trip to get some information. This journey brings a lot of wisdom. So Rahu shows, with respect to people, you have traveled a lot, you have met many people, you have collected the wisdom which you attained from the public life by meeting people through your associations, partnerships. You have enough wisdom, you have enough knowledge to create a path for self. So even if you feel blocked, you know exactly how to create a new path for yourself and find that peace. And it is also about doing what you love. Because of the Ketu in the Virgo, certain habits may look like, oh, you have such weird habits. Why do you do this thing to make yourself happy when you have so many activities to do? So others may think, oh, this hobby of yours is so weird, but still you do it because it detaches you from the pain which comes from the seventh house. It detaches you from the disrespect you might have dealt at one point of time. So focusing on what you want to do, what you enjoy doing. A little bit of detour is there from the daily routine and the habits, and doing something different is going to happen. The positive point of this transit for the Virgo people is a lot of clarity, and your answers are coming here. And also important closures I do see will happen with respect to work. Like there's a change of ambition, change of what you want to have in life. And there's also closure with respect to people. For Libra, Rahu will be in the 6th house in Revati Nakshatra. And the planetary ruler for Revati, Mercury, rules over the 9th and the 12th house of your chart. So there's a big realization. The major theme of this transit is the realization that how far you have come in life. You can achieve so much. There's a realization that how sometimes you were blocking your own path, the mindset, the preconceived ideas. So you became the block, which is a part of the past, and now you're ready to be there and participate, to be the part of the competition. And when you are part of the competition, you're facing your challenges, you will realize you are way above than your challenges, you're bigger than your challenges, you're more strong. That these challenges which you were avoiding till now, they are nothing in front of your intelligence, in front of your power. So Rahu in Revati brings success over a certain challenge, overcoming a certain obstacle. And this obstacle definitely starts with the inner doubt that I cannot do this cannot happen. So a big upliftment is there where you crush these challenges and you're moving forward. There are financial challenges where you may feel that you can achieve more, you can achieve better income, you can be more successful. So this is going to bring new opportunities, and these new opportunities will enhance your finances. There is this luck, there is this um, time in the future when you will see the right opportunity coming to you at the very right time. And also, there is guidance coming through other people, a teacher or someone elder. That guidance will help you. Visiting spiritual places will also unblock the um, the potential in you. What stops you is the question here. And when you incline spiritually, or someone else comes into your life, that guidance will unblock that path. So this is about survival, and you are thriving, you are growing, you're overcoming the obstacles. But this is also about the physical health. Struggling with health issues may happen at this time, and these health issues are connected to um, maybe lack of expression, lack of the right communication. When you cannot express your emotions, when you keep things to yourself, it leads to a stress response. So problems connected to, your skin may happen, problems connected to your head may happen. So health needs great care, especially if you are dealing with autoimmune health issues, anything connected to the immune system. You need to take care, definitely. So health, working more towards health. And of course, Rahu wakes you up. Rahu will wake you up in this transit. Like, hey, what are you doing? Let's just, there's so much to do. Let's just, go for it. One thing at one time. That's how you're moving. And of course, this is the nakshatra of Pushan. So nourishing yourself, taking care of your emotions is also a part of this transit. And you will face competition, but you will be succeeding as well. So new opportunities are definitely there with respect to work, with respect to like help and support is coming into your life. And you may also try to repay certain financial loans at this time, or there is expenditure with respect to the hospital expenses or bills. So a lot of money goes into taking care of the health. For Scorpio, Rahu will be in the Revati Nakshatra, which is your fifth house. So during this transit, there is a great need to focus, to have a very sharp focus on the power, the skill, the potential you have. Because there are chances that your attention may get scattered. You may get into certain ideas or situations where your mind is stuck, because the Revati Nakshatra's planetary ruler, Mercury, rules over your 8th house and the 11th house. So unexpected situations, okay, don't be in fear when I say unexpected. It could be anything which is keeping you confused, a bit anxious or nervous. So that nervousness may block you to utilize your skills in a very amazing manner, because your potential will be very rewarding at this time. Just opposite to Rahu, there is Ketu in Virgo, 11th house. Okay, so what Ketu wants to tell you at this time is you have to be patient. Okay, let go that anxiousness, the need to get that instant result. I want to see the change now. This needs to go. With respect to the 11th house, some stillness, some peace is required. Don't expect quick results to happen. And of course, Mercury rules your 8th house. So, what will happen next? A little bit of these things are unknown to you right now. But the magic of Rahu and Revati in your 5th house is about believing in your magic. Okay, just a blend with your skills. You don't have to see what others are doing, what is the right way of doing it according to others, what is the right way of doing for yours. Everyone have their unique style of working. Trust that uniqueness you have. That's the thing. And also, this is the house of celebration. So there's definitely celebration, and the celebration is related to meeting people. Okay, like life is like this full circle. You come back to that same point. So you come back to that same person or same people, same situation. So celebration with the people like you have history with, or reunion with certain friends or a partner. It could be a celebration related to some kind of a spirit. It's like a religious event happening, and you are celebrating that. So there is celebration here. There is meeting of different people is going to happen, new people and the people you already know. And when you meet the people you already know, there are a lot of discussions happening about the past, what happened. And when you get into these conversations, you will figure out so much about life, about your life, why this situation happened, why I went through this. And you'll be so happy that how much you have grown, because Revati is about the bridge. Here, with this transit, you are connecting your past with your present. What you used to do, what your journey was about in the past, and how you are now. You're so proud of yourself. You will realize the victory, the growth you have attained till now. With respect to relationships, especially the people with whom you have very strong emotional bond. Sometimes our emotions do rely on other people's emotions and how they act with us. So there is struggle here because Gemini rules this 8th house. So don't let other people's reactions and what they have to say severely impact your decisions and your self-worth, because Rahu is in a house which is connected to Sun. So the self-worth is being questioned because of someone else saying a very difficult thing to you. And that's completely immaturity. Like the person who may hurt you through the speech is immature. And you don't have to spoil your happiness, your time for that. And also, you're also growing a lot professionally because Sun rules the 10th house and Rahu transits from the house of Sun. So you're not going with the crowd. You're not going with what others think. Whoa, this is the success, right? No, for you the definition of success is different, and you're accepting it. Some clash with authority or a father figure may happen at this time, but overall there's a lot of work here. Don't wait for instant success. The success is definitely there, but there is time to it. Like slowly, eventually, everything will unfold. Hey everyone, let's talk about Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Rahu will be in the Revati Nakshatra, which is your 4th house. So this transit is about finding more love in your life, finding ways, finding excuses to love, to take care of yourself. And of course, this transit is connected to relationships and love because the planetary ruler for Revati is the Mercury. So Mercury rules the 7th house of partnerships. All right. And Mercury also rules the 10th house of career, your ambitions. Over there, we will be having Ketu in Virgo. So, there is this balance which needs to be maintained. That is taking care of yourself, giving attention to your needs, and then on the other hand, there is dissatisfaction from the career path. It could be you're not happy with the growth, not happy with the income you get, but more than that, with this transit, it could be simply dissatisfaction because of the routine, the way the work culture. It could be the work situation is leading to difficulties with respect to the health, because you're not getting time for self to take care of yourself. How you are being treated, there's this feeling of injustice, there's not enough equality at the work front. So dissatisfaction and feeling a bit disrespected as well. Like you internally know, I can get rid of this thing and I can do much better. So dissatisfaction happens here, and the more you get dissatisfied because of the 10th house, the more Rahu and Revati in your 4th house will help you to find ways to, like, taking care of yourself, bringing that shelter in life, creating a life where you feel more secure, more happy. This is a bridge. Revati is a bridge between what you know already and what you're going to discover about your journey, like finding the higher purpose, finding that thing which will give you that everlasting bliss and happiness. This is the house for emotional peace and happiness. So this is the house of the Sukh. So what makes you happy? You're getting into activities like reading, writing. A lot of people who are public speakers, or you want to talk to others, you want to do podcasts, or it's just about sending your message to other people through podcasting or through writing. You will do that. You want to share your ideas. This is what you're doing. You're creating this connectivity between you and the world through your speech, through your writings, through your ideas, and people will celebrate you. People will celebrate what you have to offer at this time. So what you have to do is to trust yourself at this time, because a Ketu in Virgo may act as a hindrance in not trusting the self, and Rahu in the 4th house may create a lot of scenarios in your mind which are not true, which may not be true in the future, but your mind is dealing with these situations. Okay, so this is the time of transformation, a big transformation in the career. And when it comes to love and relationships, this is again about communicating well, addressing each other's needs, and understanding is significant here. Whatever you're going through, it's a new relationship, existing relationship, some communication is very significant here, which will give you answers, which will give you the clarity. And also on a very spiritual level, soul level, Rahu in Revati 4th house literally means don't let your insecurities, nervousness overpower you, and after one point, leave it to the higher power. Like, you can figure out certain things in life, but few things will unfold with time. So having that faith is important. And you might be also concerned for the mother, a motherly figure, the well-being of this person. So a lot of focus towards home and taking care of someone is going to happen. Hey everyone, let's talk about Capricorn. So for you, Rahu will be in Revati Nakshatra, that is your third house. With this transit, you're going to see a lot of forward movement in life. Whatever you thought was this huge obstacle, it's not about a physical obstacle. It's of internal. It's all about internal. The mindset you had, okay, I think I won't be able to achieve this ever. This is impossible. That is impossible. Or maybe I cannot overcome this feeling. It's so heavy. You're doing that. You're going beyond it. You're succeeding. Rahu brings this bridge. It's in Revati. Revati is the bridge. And this bridge here is between what was not possible to what is possible in your life. What can I do to improve my journey? So you're moving from this state of, okay, this is impossible, that is impossible, to a state where I can change a lot about my journey. I can move into a different direction if something doesn't serve me right. So this journey happens because Revati's nakshatra Lord Mercury rules the ninth house. Over there you will be having Ketu in the Virgo, which means the surrender to divine, surrender to higher power. Okay, I know maybe I'm falling down, but I will be taken care of. I will be supported somewhere. Even if I get wounded, I will be taken care of. So that let go, that surrender happens here. More focus towards your spiritual self, your spiritual journey, creating a bridge between you and the divine. This is what you are doing. And this is also bringing far better opportunities, far better things for you, because you're ready to give up something right now which is very painful and you cannot move forward. Excellent opportunities waiting for you, a reward for that patience you have shown. Also, ninth house is about the path of dharma, that sense of righteousness you have within. This house is also connected to the charity you do. So here, whatever charity, whatever the good deed you have done in the past, it brings that luck and that blessing and upliftment in your life. Okay, so this is going to be very helpful. But also Mercury rules the sixth house. So it shows illness of a father or father-like figure, because Mercury is also ruling your ninth house. So this may keep you concerned. Maybe it's not the illness, it's just the lifestyle of a father figure, someone very important in your life. You're not accepting that lifestyle of this person. This lifestyle, this way of living will lead to some issue someday. So you're concerned about the lifestyle of a certain loved one or someone who is elder than you. Okay, and also Mercury, as it rules the sixth house, it also indicates moving away from the obstacles which are just maybe coming through other people, through their speech. If someone says, oh, you cannot do this because you're not so good, that should not stick to your mind. So overcoming these dialogues which you have with other people, and then it limits your success, it limits your working capacity, this will also happen. You will get rid of these challenges. Of course, it may also take you to long distant journeys, Rahu and Revati, and in that journey you will find something wonderful, an answer waiting for you. You may understand your purpose very well at this time. So some kind of information, meeting someone significant who opens a path for you, absolutely a different understanding of life and how you want to live this life. So you're going forward definitely with Rahu in the Revati. The only block which you may see is you challenging your own self. So you need to get rid of that, and there are definitely blessings for you as well in this transit. That every act of kindness you have done, it will come back to you in the form of support, in the form of luck, in the form of growth. And be careful of what you speak. If you talk too much in a negative tone, when you're complaining a lot, it will severely impact your health. It will severely impact your mind as well. You will drain a lot of power. So you should not complain at this time. I know it is a difficult thing, but the more you get into this energy of complaining and getting worried about what's not working, it is going to impact you. Hey everyone, for Aquarius, Rahu in Revati Nakshatra, second house. So what can you expect during this transit? Well, Rahu in Revati may create some fog with respect to the family matters, because this axis, like your second and the 8th house axis, where you have Rahu Ketu during this time, the Ketu in Virgo, because we cannot forget Revati is ruled by Mercury and we have Ketu in Virgo in your 8th house. This is about, I want to live life in a very new and fresh manner. Okay, but the Rahu in Revati creates that fog in the second house, and something just pulls you back and stops you from that freedom. Okay, that because there's a fog, there's uncertainty in the family matters. Maybe it's not the family issues, it's just the uncertainty about what is right for you. What do you value in life? Am I following the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? So that kind of confusion is there with Rahu in Revati. And the Ketu, which is in Virgo, of course. Virgo is about, being a bit focused towards your daily life. Virgo is that. So there's a transformation. This is about living entirely a new life, getting rid of certain habits and moving on to something new, getting rid of anything which creates pain for you. It makes you feel stagnant. So that it's more of surrender, because Pisces is about surrender, finding answers, the closures. So a big closure happens in the family life, which keeps you in tension, which keeps you away from the life you want to live. So that closure happens here, and resolving certain conflicts, dissolving certain conflicts with the family or a loved one is happening. So that is the light given by the Pushani. Pushani is the deity of Revati. So there is light. You will find that light at the end of the tunnel, from where you start this journey of, okay, I want to value myself. I want to give time to things which are important to me, not wasting my time in those things or with those people who are not so important. Okay, they just interfere with my journey. So that's the thing. And another blessing which comes from Rahu in Revati. First, it's the closure. Second, it's the happiness, the spark within you, like how you want to enjoy your life, how you want to speak openly, how you want to get into different activities which really make you so happy, like childlike nature within you. This needs to be activated. That playfulness in you needs to be activated. Then only you can be productive. You can do things very well in life. Everything starts from the happiness of yours. So giving importance to your happiness, giving importance to how you look towards life, what makes you excited, that is significant, because a lot of Revati, Mercury ruling over the 5th house, the fifth house of happiness, intelligence, and new creative projects, new work opportunities may also come to you, which may enhance your finances. But also, I do see that there are expenditures with respect to family. Hey everyone, for Pisces, Rahu in Revati Nakshatra, that is your first house. So, this transit do marks a major ending of a certain situation in your life, which was not easy, of course. It was like you're trying to show this to others, that this is what I'm going through, this is my pain, this is my situation, but no one was able to see it, understand it, feel it the way you feel. No one can. So Rahu here starts a cycle which is about ending of something so important, which you have to really leave it behind, because the more you take it forward, the more mentally it gets challenging. So the good part is something ends here. I do see it's definitely about your bonding with someone very important in the family. You were being stuck because of someone else, because of waiting for someone's approval, maybe affection, or maybe your finances were stuck because of someone else, and that thing also ends here. So the good thing is this challenge ends here, and I do see blessings coming into your life out of nowhere. Suddenly there is this great opportunity for you. You have new ideas to how to move forward, how to do your work, how to be happy. And these ideas are very amazing. Like, you will be guided, because Revati is about guidance. You are being guided by your own intuition, that okay, if I'll do this certain activity, I'll be happy. When I'm happy, I can be more productive. So focusing on your productivity. Yes, a little bit of daydreaming is there for you. Okay, so whenever you daydream, Ketu in Virgo in the seventh house will wake you up. Hey, wake up. Okay, at least be practical in few things. Unrealistic expectations from others, the seventh house, the public life, that needs to let go. Okay, so it is about fulfillment of dreams. It's about ending of something very difficult in your life. And no matter like what Mahadasha, Antadasha you go through, for Pisces, Rahu and Revati first house is about a blessing. It's about opening a door, and through that door you can see so much of beauty coming into your life. Some kind of happiness, some kind of improvement is definitely there. Dream big, but let those dreams be more practical, and avoid too much of being strict with others. Like, you have a certain expectation with someone, like your friends or anyone. You need to let go that calculation when it comes to relationships. Okay, so it's very good for your growth. And I also see travel because of the career, and when you, like, even if it's not your career, when you travel, you meet new people. There's something which activates in you, and you're more aware of yourself. Sometimes we meet people, and the experience we go through, we become more aware of our own self. We have more knowledge about self. So that kind of situation may also happen. And take care of your sleep, and this will really improve your health. If you don't sleep well, the health will get impacted.